So this is the pitch for the AI-assisted ESG reporting and audit compliance tool, CarbonOps. Now let's begin by taking a look at where the global sustainability world stands today. For years, frameworks like CSRD, BRSR, GRI, and TCFD were treated as voluntary disclosure guidelines, which were nice to have sustainability checkboxes. But things have now changed. The EU CSRD now mandates sustainability reporting for 50,000 companies, with first reports due 2025. India's BRSR core makes ESG assurance mandatory for the top 1,000 listed firms, and the US Securities and Exchange Commission climate disclosure rule is bringing TCFD principles into financial filings. Together, these mark a global pivot. ESG is no longer storytelling, it's compliance. The race for sustainability automation has already begun, and those who move early will lead tomorrow. Today, the pressure to act on sustainability isn't coming from regulators alone, it's coming from everywhere. Customers, investors, and regulators are the top three groups driving ESG action. In fact, a Gartner study suggests that 54% of customers now say that they'll only do business with companies that are genuinely sustainable. Now, most people think sustainability is a data problem. It's not. The real challenge lies in insight and assurance. ESG data today is scattered across ERPs, spreadsheets, and supply chains. That's not a focus area. Plenty of tools already exist for that. The real bottleneck is what happens next, and something that we are focusing on, which is turning that raw data into reports, materiality assessments, and audit ready narratives. Today, that process is manual, consultant heavy, and slow. Reports are fragmented across streams and lack transparency. Now, that's exactly where CarbonOps comes in. We automate the insight layer, transforming ESG data into structured, auditable, AI driven sustainability intelligence. Most ESG tools today fall into two buckets: reporting platforms like Workiva and data collectors like Greenorme, Updapt, NVZ, or Microsoft Sustainability Manager. They manage data, but they don't generate intelligence. Now, CarbonOps changes that. It's the next generation AI platform that transforms ESG data into audit ready insights and narratives for both enterprises and SMEs. Others collect ESG data, we make it think. So, what exactly is CarbonOps? It's an AI powered platform built to automate ESG insights, reporting, and assurance, the layer that everyone else ignores. It's fully compliant with global reporting standards like BRSR, TCFD, ESRS, CSRD, and GRI. And our state of the art AI pipeline parses these frameworks and automatically generates narrative insights, saving weeks of manual work. Every single ESG insight is linked back to its data source, ensuring audit readiness and full traceability. And finally, our integrated workflow connects all ESG data streams, transforming them into structured, actionable intelligence that's ready for assurance or disclosure. In short, CarbonOps doesn't just report sustainability, it reasons through it. A problem that today's ESG horizon faces is that without audit transparency, ESG reporting is just another storytelling. And that's exactly why so many enterprises are under fire today. Gartner calls this the sustainability communications paradox. Companies overpromise on sustainability but underdeliver on evidence, leading to poor transparency and loss of authenticity. Every unverified ESG claim is a potential liability. It erodes stakeholder trust and invites regulatory scrutiny. CarbonOps changes that equation. Every ESG statement generated through our platform is traceable back to its source data. The citation trail is visible, auditable, and verifiable. So when you publish your next ESG report, it's not just compliant, it's credible. CarbonOps is built to solve one of the biggest challenges in sustainability: coordination and accountability between consultants and their client organizations. Think of it as a single source of truth that connects ESG consultants and internal ESG teams under one AI verified workspace. On the left, you have consultant organizations, users A, B, and C, preparing ESG, CSRD, or BRSR reports for multiple clients. Each consultant gets a dedicated workspace where AI generated insights, frameworks, and reports are stored, versioned, and linked to their data sources. On the right, every client organization has its own secure workspace where internal ESG teams can review, audit, and validate what the consultant has produced. The result? Well, every ESG claim becomes traceable, auditable, and AI verified, eliminating the version chaos, duplicated data, and narrative inconsistencies that plague traditional sustainability workflows. In short, CarbonOps turns consultant client collaboration into a transparent, verifiable ESG pipeline. For the EU CSRD and BRSR, CarbonOps performs a full double materiality assessment, automating generating impact, risk, and opportunity narratives that align with every disclosure requirement. For India's BRSR, it conducts automated materiality assessments, linking each topic to its financial and impact significance, a process that normally takes consultants weeks, which could be done here in minutes. And for TCFD, we have built an intelligent climate risk mapper, identifying both physical and transition risks and turning them into measurable climate opportunities. Now, beyond frameworks and regulations, sustainability must connect back to purpose, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So the SDG mapper inside CarbonOps automatically links every ESG activity, risk, or opportunity to the relevant SDGs like climate action, responsible consumption, or affordable clean energy. In short, CarbonOps doesn't just ensure compliance, it helps companies tell a data driven story of purpose. Now let's take a look at how CarbonOps works in practice, using the ESRS double materiality assessment as an example. The user simply uploads ESG documents currently in PDF format, and CarbonOps securely ingests and parses them. The user then sets thresholds for impact and financial materiality, defining how significant an ESG issue must be to be flagged. Our AI engine then generates impacts, risk, and opportunity narratives, automatically referencing specific ESRS sections and topics. The user reviews these IROs and rates them for financial and impact materiality, guided by AI reasoning suggestions for consistency. Once done, the findings can be exported as structured CSVs, ready for audit, assurance, or CSRD reporting. Now, what used to take consultants weeks of manual work now takes minutes, with traceable, framework aligned outputs generated instantly. We have kept our pricing simple and accessible because sustainability intelligence should scale with every organization's journey. The free trial gives full access to CarbonOps for 14 days, no credit card, no friction. It's designed to help consultants and ESG teams experience the platform's automation and auditability firsthand. Our Pro plan at just $20 per month unlocks everything: ESG and carbon intelligence modules, premium support, and advanced analytics. The goal is simple: make world class ESG automation accessible, whether you are a solo consultant or a Fortune 500 sustainability office. We're standing at a turning point in how the world measures sustainability. It's not just about green anymore, it's about being credible, auditable, and intelligent. CarbonOps brings truth and automation to sustainability, helping organizations move from compliance to confidence. So, when the world asks who's leading the next wave of ESG transformation, it's not just going green, it's going CarbonOps.